Hello and welcome to Lifting. Don't laugh. Okay, this is the real. I want it. This is like to help me know where the start is, so I can just go straight to the start. You know.
Okay.
We're about to start. Action. Hello and welcome to Lifting the Sweet Life. On this channel, my sister and I are documenting our journey together to starting our businesses and helping the autistic community. My name is Jordan. I'm a psych nurse and personal trainer. I am the owner of Jordan Bethany Fitness and the founder of the online fitness system, FitNurse.
Hello everyone, my name is Mackenzie and I run another YouTube channel called Autistic Musings where I spread autism awareness on my channel. And I will be starting a cookie business with my awesome business partner over here. And I will be helping the autistic community by creating a work environment that's not just accommodating them, but is made for them. And I will be making some delicious cookies while I do that.
If you haven't already, like this video and subscribe. Today we're going to talk briefly about special interests and what that means for a typical person and an autistic person. I'm a typical person. Kenzie's autistic, so we know
ADHD too.
We know what's up. Typically, typical people don't refer to things they like as special interests. For example, I like working out. I like coffee.
Yes.
I like rap music. But these things, I like them, but they're not going to make me forget about my basic needs, like eating and sleeping. And I'm not going to lose sleep over it. And it's a little different for autistic people. Autistic people have special interests. Their likes are at a whole nother level that typical people, at least for me, I don't feel like I understand that level. I desperately want to because I feel like it causes you to be very productive, but I just can't get to it. I can't. I'm not capable. I don't have that, whatever it is. And maybe you know somebody like this and you're just not calling it their special interest, but it's their special interest. I guarantee it. And Kenzie's going to tell you a little bit about her special interests briefly as possible. There will be a timer.
The timer is necessary. I can go on forever. My special interests are baking, Harry Potter, psychology, and reading. I could read all day, and honestly, I can spend any amount of any day or any time period on these subjects and not get tired of them. I never have, I never will. It's always fun. Likely because my brain and all the other autistic people's brains get way more out of our likes, interests, and hobbies. We get more of a reward in our brain than all the typical people out there. And we get less of a reward for social interaction, which can make me talk about my special interest for quite a long time and not stop.
I like how you mentioned it's always fun. While I like working out, it's my passion, it is not always fun for me. It's just, it can't be. It's not. The things I like, the majority of the time they're fun, but there are days where they're not fun. I do them anyway, but it's not fun. I don't enjoy it, or I desperately avoid it. You know, there are days that happens, especially I'll say for working out. But the social reward I get when talking to somebody about something I like is pretty high. If they like it, they're engaged, they like listening to what I have to say about working out, I like history, reading about history. If somebody will engage with this with me, I will go on much longer. If I can see they're no longer interested, you can just see it on their face. They're over it. They're like, okay, like, I'm done. I'm kind of done with this conversation. Then I trail off because I feed off of that. And I'm like, okay, well, they're over it. They're done. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I can tell they don't want to talk about it. And me and Kenzie have conversations where it's not that I don't want to talk about it anymore with her. It's that it's gone on too long.
I have dumped an enormous amount of information with her constantly, and she'll let me go on. It's real nice. It doesn't happen often that way. No. Eventually I'll annoy somebody into telling me to shut up. But she will let me go on for quite a while, and I've gone so far beyond her frame of reference that she's tuned out in the first 2 minutes. I know it now as an adult. As a kid, like, I already have, like, even as an adult, I'm not great with, like, facial expressions, like body language that typical people do automatically, and knowing that person's uninterested, I don't have that. It's not there. I have to memorize stuff and learn it. But as a kid, you could tell it wasn't there, man. I once, somebody brought up psychology, and I let it loose and gave a lecture for like 3 solid hours of talking about ambiverts, introverts, and extroverts, and the varying situations that people display this characteristic. I just lost you within the first second, didn't I?
And that person that allowed that to go on for 3 hours is much nicer than me.
I made them explode.
Well, my new thing now, though, is to be real, yes, things get too in-depth, it gets too into it. It's not so much that I'm not interested anymore, it's that I don't understand anymore. I'm like, this has gone to a place where it's like a lecture. Yeah, I feel like I'm in school and it's a concept I don't understand. So this is a math class and I don't get it, and we're doing calculus, and it's gone into like some weird long equation that I couldn't possibly understand unless I read a book about it. But I'm real with her. I just say, I want to hear this, but I cannot process this, especially if it's really late at night. I'm like, I'm not capable of processing this right now. So I'm just letting you know. You can continue.
Oh yeah, I asked her, is it okay if I still talk? Like, can I? Is it okay? Is this gonna bother you? And she's like, no, you can keep on going.
I'm like, it's not bothering me. I just don't want her to think that I'm processing anything. And like, we can talk about this later, and I'm going to be able to engage in that conversation, because no, I'm not. I'm in calculus right now. I have no idea what's going on.
I hated calculus. It's horrible.
Well, I use that as an example, but I never made it to calculus. Quick update on my fitness business, Jordan Bethany Fitness. I do in-person coaching, online coaching, but the big exciting thing is I just launched my online fitness system for nurses. This system, it's more than a fitness system. It goes through phases to help nurses eat better on the go, specifically, manage stress, stretch, and exercise. You're gonna be rotating at the waist. Make sure your core is doing the work. If you feel it,
I have been creating from start to finish what happens when somebody makes a cookie order to when I deliver it. And I've been learning about inventory, which is mind-numbingly boring.
that's why I'm not part of that.
Yeah. I'm in charge of that, and I had to go and find amazing mothers that keep inventory of their pantry to even understand the basics of what people were talking about. I looked up on YouTube the basic inventory videos, and I got like 5 seconds in, and I couldn't understand the conversation. I'm like, is this how everybody else feels when I talk? Anyway. And I overthought that entire process and made my brain blow up a little bit. Then I recovered and went super in depth with everything, apparently more in depth than expected.
It appears that way. The spreadsheets are blowing my mind right now. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share. Anything we talked about during this episode will be below. Tons of links. Check it out. Follow us on Instagram. I'm at Jordan Bethany Fitness.
And I am at Mackenzie on Autistic Musings all over social media and Instagram, Facebook, and now we have a TikTok channel now. Oh my God.
Link below.
And all the videos that have to do with special interests will be in a link below. Press on it.
See you soon. Bye bye bye.
I hope to make delicious cookies while I do that.
Okay. Wow. You don't hope to. I will be making delicious cookies while I do that. This is the real beginning. Here we go. Here we go. Smile. You're so happy. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. So let's see. The microphone's fine. We already know that because
We should set it up like that. So
it doesn't matter.
We had to cut out a part because I said a bad word.
She said the F word, and we're not cussing on this channel. We're only cussing at home and TikTok. Okay.
Okay.
So I think this is a wrap up, though.